Hey guys, welcome back to the Wild Wrestling Channel. I am your host, Seth. Now that John Cena's farewell tour is finally over and he retired, which is so sad to see, I'm going to be ranking my top 5 matches from his entire farewell year. So let's hop right into the video. Play the intro. To start quickly with an honorable mention, I want to bring up the men's Elimination Chamber match. This match is big for 2 reasons. One, it was a good match, but also, of course, the biggest reason, it signified the heel turn of John Cena and had the heel turn happen, which set up a lot, like half of his retirement tour from there. I mean, he had the match was great through all the superstars, and then the ending with the heel turn was incredible. And like I said, it set up basically the next 6 months of his retirement tour with the heel turn. The match was great, and it set up a lot of other storylines. And in the end, after Cena pulled Punk, got him in the STF, and got the win, and then shook Cody and The Rock and everything and turned on him, signifying probably the greatest moment in WWE history. And I was there, and I watched it happen live, so it's maybe a little biased, but it's not even just that biased. It was just such a cool moment that it definitely has to deserve an honorable mention spot. At number 5, we have Randy Orton vs. John Cena at WWE Backlash. This show was a great show from top to bottom, and the main event did not disappoint. In Randy Orton's hometown, they rekindled a rivalry right after John Cena won number 17 on the night after WrestleMania. This was an epic match, as it had a lot of callbacks, and it was just a big, they promoting it one last time. The crowd wanted Randy to win so bad, being in his hometown. And this match was crazy, from all the crazy moves that they were hitting to all the crazy stuff they were doing, like Randy hitting the AAs through the tables and just everything they were doing. The match was long, the refs were getting taken out. They were just doing everything they can. Cena was trying to cheat using the belt. And the ending with R-Truth coming out and trying to stop Randy from hitting Cena, which ended up allowing Cena to get the win. And then him later in the press room hitting R-Truth in an AA. Definitely added some crazy drama to the whole match. So the match had everyone on the edge of their seat, and it wasn't crazy and awesome. So it definitely is number 5 on my list. At number 4, we have CM Punk vs. John Cena at Night of Champions. This match not only was a great match, but it had a crazy build-up from them first rekindling and wanting the match on Raw, but then making it at Night of Champions. Then we had the pipe bomb recreation from Cena and breaking the 4th wall. Then we had the night before in Saudi Arabia, we had Punk Life coming out and rapping on Cena. So not only was the build-up great, which got us so hyped up for this match, I think the match delivered too. It started off slow, but it hyped up quickly and got some crazy moves in. And the storytelling in this match was awesome, as I think they took the pace very well, letting us kind of seize in the moment and giving us this one final match, throwing everything they have at each other. And the ending of the match was crazy, with Seth Rollins, the new Mr. Money in the Bank, coming out, looking to do something with Punk and trying to screw him, but he wasn't able to connect, from Sammy and Penta going out to help and dealing with the bronze. And then with Cena, who just helped take out Seth, shook Punk's hand, but we saw a recreation from Elimination Chamber as he nailed him in the nuts and was able to walk out victorious of Saudi Arabia. It was just a huge, kind of crazy storytelling way, and I think the lead-up was great, the match was great, and the ending was great. So overall, this is such a great match, so I gotta put it at number 4. At number 3, we have Sami Zayn vs. John Cena at Friday Night SmackDown. On September 5th, John Cena, right after Clash of Paris, was coming out and taking his last SmackDown in, telling the Chicago crowd how he felt. And Sami Zayn, with his newly won United States Championship that he won the week before in Lyon, came out to talk to Cena and told him that he wanted to give him the opportunity that Cena gave Sami 10 years ago, and they had this match. And I wasn't a huge fan of the match, but then I just rewatched it recently, and I remembered how much I liked it at the beginning. And I rewatched it and saw how good it was again, and it rekindled my thoughts about it. And I was never not a big fan of the match. It was a great match, but I remember just watching it back. It made me see more stuff that time, which was made me even like it even more. because it was definitely going to make this list, but I think I even moved it up a couple places just because of how much I noticed in the match. But it was crazy from all the callbacks we saw from Cena, like the angle slam and the GTS, and Sammy and them just fighting. Like, they kept hitting their finishers with haluva kicks, and Cena kept kicking out, and Cena kept hitting AAs, and Sammy kept kicking out. You'd hit an avalanche AA, and Sammy would kick out. This match was just back and forth, both of them not giving up, and there was like no big storyline you needed. It was just a hard, great wrestling match. Brock Lesnar came out at the end and spoiled it for whoever won, but we never got to see who won the match because Brock Lesnar took care of Cena and Sami Zayn. But before that, the match was incredible, and it's set up for not the best match at WrestlePalooza, but it's set up for a different match. We got to see Brock Lesnar there, and the match was so good, I got to put it at number 3. At number 2, we have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at WrestleMania. I'm just kidding. It's at SummerSlam. This match at SummerSlam was 10 times better than the WrestleMania match. I always made a joke with my mom that I felt like SummerSlam this year was what WrestleMania should have been. It was such a good show, and this match was awesome as we got the entrance was great as the night before John Cena came back to his normal self, and we had the black and white lights on the stage, and then all of his lights copping back up as old Cena was back. And we got a brutal street fight through all their weapons of them just throwing everything they have. This was the pure hoss fight of them going all over the crowd, just throwing everything they have as they both so badly wanted to be champion and they wanted to just put on a great show. And there were some great moments here of all the crazy spots they did fighting through the crowd, and like Cena them going under the ramp, and Cena coming up Cody's entrance with him on his shoulder, and just everything they did in this match was incredible. And to end it with Cody giving him the salute and landing the crossroads, winning back the title, was so poetic and a perfect ending, and them sharing words. And of course, it was a crazy match, and the ending of Brock Lesnar returning to WWE after 2 years away also helped this match feel so good and special. But the match was incredible. They had so many crazy spots with tables and weapons, and everything in the match was super good, way better than the WrestleMania match. This is the best way for Cena to lose the title, in my opinion. I was a really big fan of this match. I don't know about other people, and it was a really good match for me, but there's one match that I think was better on the retirement tour. And you probably guessed it, AJ Styles and John Cena at Crown Jewel in Perth. Man, let's just take a sec to recognize how, this match had no build-up at all, and it was literally a match given by the fans. All the fans wanted to see. One of the only matches that every fan wanted to see was AJ Styles and John Cena one more time, and they're both on their way out. And they delivered, just making the match announced. We only got a couple words from AJ ahead of it, but they both didn't really need that much. They just showed up in Perth and had a phenomenal match. Match of the night, match of the year contender. Needless to say, maybe even the match of the year. But they had so many great callbacks with John Cena hitting stuff like the Sister Abigail, the Tombstone, and RKO, all these other stuff. And we saw AJ Styles hitting super kicks, sweeps and music I meant, and some crazy moves like the Frankie Kazarian's Fade to Black, because in the intro, John Cena gave AJ his own intro and the definition of total non-stop action, and AJ actually came out to the ring in his old TNA gear. So this was just a poetic, perfect match with all the callbacks, and they made it so good with not only having their own callbacks, but also using their own moves and making this match incredible, bringing us back to 2016 and 2017 with their classic matches there. This was an incredible, way, as this showed, we just wanted something, and Triple H gave it to us, and we got what we wanted, just one more incredible match between the two, and it was definitely, out of the entire retirement tour, the best match, in my opinion. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. You will understand. And you can go back and watch their 2016, 2017 matches, and you will see how similar they are, and just why we wanted one more match, and how they delivered it to that, to the expectation we had it. Maybe they even overachieved. But this match was definitely the best match of John Cena's retirement tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you enjoyed this video, and turn on that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. I post every Monday and Friday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.